Hey guys, it's Green Day Bowser. I'm trying something new. I'm not gonna do the full, like, SSX 2012 until I get a screen recorder, but remember how I recorded DDR a long time ago, where I used my laptop and then flipped it around and used the webcam on the laptop to record the TV? I'm doing that again, only for SSX, because I don't know if you guys can see the entire screen, and if you can't, I'm sorry, but this is just a little test run, so I can do some cool stuff. And maybe if it works, I'll do a full Let's Play later, but I still haven't even beat the game with one character yet, so... I've had this game for forever, and I was never really bothered to beat it. So yeah, this is, I figure I'll go into gear and I'll show you what my Psymon looks like, because Psymon's interesting. I'll probably play some Psymon and some Kaori. So, this is what my Psymon looks like. He has all this weird stuff on him, because Psymon's crazy, and basically everyone is all like, we want our Psymon back. Oh, I want the flaming head on. Why is that gone? But yeah, everyone's just like, we want our Psymon. So I do too. I missed this Psymon. The Psymon was awesome. So I'm basically gonna start and do some cool stuff. I'm kind of bad at some of the courses, but I think today I'll do the race. I have an idea, actually. I'll do the races with Psymon, and I'll do the freestyle with Kaori. So that's how that works. There's 3 races on here, this peak, and 2, 3, 4 freestyles on this one, but I'm not just gonna do peak 1. I'll do, well actually for now I will, but I think I'll just do these 3, and then I might go up and do, either one of those, or I'll do, Gravitude, because I do like Gravitude. So I think I'll actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'll do Snow Jam, Metro City, Happiness, and Gravitude, and then I'll just stay with peak 1 for the other thing. So, yeah. I'll just do the races for these ones. Well, Gravitude's actually kind of easy. It's a peak 3 race, but it's easy. Like, I don't know why it's so easy for something that high. Like, I mean, peak 3 was supposed to be, like, expert, death. If you compare it to 2012, it was the descent peak. 2 was more backcountry, 1 was more event, and then 3 was the descent. But, like, for some reason, Gravitude was a really easy race course. I don't know why. But anyway, so... I keep saying, I don't know how to commentate SSX. I'm always like this. If I've never done a series, I don't know what I'm doing. So this course is actually really easy. This is the first course that you race on. I have to get used to the controls again, because I've been playing so much 2012 that the controls change. And so it changed between them. I mean, you could always go back to classic controls, but I forgot. The thing is about this one, though, is they completely broke the game in this one to a point where tricks were so easy to pull off, and, like, it didn't even matter. Like, Tricky and 1 and Tricky were both hard. So hard that you'll never see me play 1, even though I own the game. Because I got this one when it first came out, and I was like... It came out in 2003, so I was 6 or 5, depending on when it came out. And so I didn't know what the other 2 were, because I was too little to know them. But I bought SSX later, thinking, oh... I have the 3rd one, maybe the first one's awesome, I bet you, and then it sucked. No offense to anyone who likes the first one, but it sucks, I don't like it. But anyway, I'm doing a funny tricks even though this is a race course, don't ask me why. But I guess the tricks are important for boost, and it's kind of cool to show off stuff. I forgot how to do the specials here, the signatures, otherwise I would totally do the guillotine, but... That's the only thing one of the big things I like about 2012, not the only thing, but one of the things is that every course is a race and a trick place. So, like, if that was the case, I would have totally done a lot of tricks on Snow Jam, because Snow Jam is an awesome course, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, Snow Jam, like, I love it, it's a cool place, but I wish it was kind of a trick event instead of a race event, because while it's a cool course, I'm just like, I'd rather do flippy stuff, not... stuff like this. I don't know, races or voice just didn't use. They used to be boring to me, to a point where I didn't do them, but the courses here are amazing, so I love doing them. But the thing is, the races in 2012 aren't as good, because it's the courses that I like tricking on, and if I have the option, then I'm gonna trick on them. The only reason I really do the races in this game is because they're right there. So I mean, they're the best courses ever, like, and they don't have the trick option. So since I don't have the option and I love the courses, I'm racing. But if I had the option, I would do the tricking. 2012 is super solid, but they gave the option, so I'm not going to do racing very much. I like the way that this is handled here. I like the way trick events were handled back then too, simply for the fact that it was like a real tournament. They all had their scores posted already, and then you went. But the thing is, there wasn't just a ghost run with the scores posted, where you saw the leaderboard and you worked your way up. It was literally posted up, as in, like posted up. That's the cool thing. It was as if they've just gone before you, and now it's your turn. The other ones was the way that they did the ghosts in 2012 is like, oh, yeah, by the way, you're going against ghost data, which could have been from maybe a year ago, you never know. Like, here it was as if they had just, the scores were always different. So it was as if they changed that day. Like, and they competed right before you. And while it would be annoying for the scores to constantly change if you're trying to get a medal, in the sense of beating ghosts, in the tournament style, it's perfect. So I mean, I guess it's just a matter of the two different games. So I got the gold on Snow Jam. Sorry I talked through all of it. But the thing about this is, since I'm in a single event, it's just one run through. It's not going to give you all the multiple runs. Metro City Breakdown is one of my favorite race courses ever. A lot of people will compare this to Mercury City, whatever the heck it's called. Mercury City Meltdown or whatever, because while that is a cool place, I've never actually seen Mercury City fully. I've only seen Metro City. So, like I said, I've played Tricky before, but I've never fully played it. And I know that it's probably in the original SSX, but I've never got far enough in the original SSX past No Dream. So, I'm sorry. I love the music in this game too, although you probably can't hear it because I'm too loud. Building smack. I know some shortcuts on this track, actually. Like, a lot of them are really easy to know once you get them. Like, right here. If I can pull it off... No, I did not. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm fine. Although that's off limit, so it won't let me do it. That center part I was trying to get into is a shortcut. So yeah, if you cut through there, it's faster. You jump over the billboards. Well, either way, whether you jump over them or you smack them, it's faster. Even knocking down is faster that way. And then this ramp here is another one. It's not letting me pull them off. Here, hang on a sec. I forgot. Session is part of this, isn't it? No, I guess not part of the races. Here. I'm restarting it just so that I can show you the shortcuts because they're amazing. And I mean, that's my favorite part of this track, is the fact that there's so many paths in this one that it's, like, awesome. Like, 2012 made it so that there was no shortcuts. It was more a matter of open, and so you could do ever. But this one, these ones were all about legit courses that had to take, and then shortcuts in the middle. It really is better for racing because it's like, oh yeah, here's a course that we told you to go across, but you went and did other things. Okay, I missed that one again, but that one's not as important, considering I always end up getting an off limits in that area anyway.
Oh yeah? Wait till the fat lady sings!
Oh wait, that's you. But anyway, the thing is though, like, I love how I say that this is my favorite course, and then I start bombing. Like, I don't know, this ramp better let me go on it this time. Yep, this is a shortcut too, because instead of having to take that curve, you now are up here. You see how I went from 6th to 4th immediately? That's why. And then this out of bounds, which someone else smashed, is also really easy, because instead of having to go around, bam, there you are. If you jump too much, you do that, but other than that, it's still awesome. Who did I knock down? Ha, it's Vigo, good, I hate him. It's a good thing I knocked him down, because he's a jerk. That rail's also another shortcut, but I don't usually take it. It's not really, that one's shorter, so it's not really worth it completely. It's kind of worth it, but at the same time, it's only really worth it if you're in like 8th, which isn't even a possibility. That's the point of me saying that. It's only worth it if you're like so bad that you're below the lowest spot that you could ever get. I was trying to say 6th, but I'm so used to playing Mario Kart and stuff that I said 8th. But you know what I mean. So I ended up just kind of twisting my words around to be all like, yo, that's totally what I meant. I totally meant 8. Haha. Don't laugh at my stupidity. So yeah, I screwed that up, but whatever. Stuff. But yeah, if this works out well, and I get enough critical happiness for playing SSX 3, then I'm definitely doing 2012. I already decided that if I borrow Yoshi Peach's Dazzle, which I might do soon, I'm doing 2012. Because I love 2012 so much, even though I'm bad at it. I'm bad at this one too. Like, I'm not as bad at this as I am at Minecraft. This is something I've played since I was a child, so I know what I'm doing. I know the controls and I can learn them easy, but it's kind of something that it's kind of something that I can do kind of bad at sometimes, especially at trick events. I can't get golds on them. I could get a gold on the super bike, the Sunset Junction, but that's like it. I can't get a gold on any of the other ones. The big air, I'm lucky if I get silver. I don't really like big air events, honestly. Ew, it's Kaori. I like Kaori when I use her, but Psymon hates Kaori, so when I'm Psymon, I'm like, ha, it's Kaori, let's punch her. Second place is not that bad, but, you know, see, I'm not that good. I guess to your amusement, though, it would be funny if I got last and everything, but that's not happening. So now let's do happiness. Happiness champs. If you don't know already, happiness here, it actually was upscaled and up-resed, and put into 2012 as Lockjaw, fun fact. So if you have 2012 and you played 3, then there is Lockjaw on Alaska. It's on Foraker, which is the second mountain, which fits perfectly because it's the backcountry mountain.
I guess that means you are too.
I'm gonna punch you. I mean, I didn't like Matt back then, so sue me, I never liked him. I started liking him in 2012 because he's kind of cool, and I mean, he's matured, but here, I never liked him. He was always a jerk, and his accent bugged me too. Like, no offense to anyone who actually has that accent. I'm apologizing to everyone today, aren't I? But his accent totally, like, bugged me for some reason when I was little. I was like, you have that accent, you're a jerk. And yet, like, there's no reason for me to say that. I said that, and then from there, I hated him for that reason. But remember, I got this game when I was like 5, so I don't know what I was saying. The only stupid thing is I have to make thumbnails for all of this now. I already have, okay, I got a text message, I'll check that after this. But anyway, I already have stuff from, like, other things. I have another episode of Minecraft to post, which was kind of bad, honestly. And then I have, 2 combo videos from Street Fighter Cross Dragon, because I made custom combos for Lily and Poison, who are 2 of my favorites on that game. And then I have this. And I'm gonna try and get both the race and the tricks done in the same day. But if not, then expect the tricks tomorrow, because I'm definitely doing the race now. I'm obviously recording it now, so. I decided I crammed you guys with so much Sims that I should go back to what I used to do, where I did random things whenever I wanted. I mean, I'm gonna go back and do more of my Sim stuff this weekend, I've already said that. I'm gonna do probably, I got a bunch of creative Sim ideas already in my head, and I also have some requests, so I need to do all those. But other than that, I don't know. I'm not gonna do them all at once, but I have to do them. Because I keep getting ideas, and I'm like, cries, why do I keep getting ideas? In fact, I don't even remember what my last idea was anymore, but I have one. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, I'm in second now, fun. The sad thing about this one is I'm second out of 2, so it's not like I can just pass off. It's I have to stay ahead of him, but I got behind him, which is not a good thing. Because I was busy ranting and then I hit something, so I got dropped. Oh, there he is. There's 12 Mac attack. If I lose this, I'm not doing it again, just so you know. If I lose it, I lose it. I don't even remember what my criticism was going to be anymore. I had another idea that I didn't write down that I got last night, and then I have no clue now. Like, it upsets me how I have really no clue anymore of what it was going to be. Like, I already wrote down every single other idea I had. But this one I just got last night, and I didn't write it down. Oh wait, now I remember. No, I remember it now. I'll write it down and you'll see it when I film, or when I record it. It's not gonna, I bet you it will be over this weekend. It sounds interesting, it's a cool idea, I think. Oh, crap, that took forever, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna lose, yeah. I definitely lost. That's okay though. Because I was right behind him, so whatever. I was too busy talking to pay attention, but I guess because I don't like things being silent, so, too bad, you didn't win. So what? I lost by 3 seconds. Do I care? So now, Gravitude, because while it's on peak 3, it's really fun. Vertical drop is 9,438 feet. And the length of the course itself is 11,647 feet. Fun fact, they actually gave feet to this course. To these courses. Like, in 2012, they just gave meters for each line. They didn't actually tell you overall, like, the different distances and stuff like that. I miss the way that they used to make this look like it was a real big world. Like, it's awesome. Like, this whole world is amazing. I wish the fandom was bigger, but it's not. So, like, I'm definitely gonna have to post this on Tumblr, too, for the fandom to watch, and maybe it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I might live stream this game one day too, once I get better equipment. But yeah, this course has always been ridiculous. Never mind. I was gonna say, right before I died, that this course has always been ridiculously easy. Like, sure, you die a lot. I've done that. I still do now all the time. I mean, look at me. Death. But overall, the course itself is ridiculously easy. Like, once you hit a certain point, you're guaranteed. You're basically, as long as you're doing okay, you're guaranteed first. Once you hit a certain point. Back here is part of it, but at the same time, it's not. I went back here to get a snowflake, and I guess it was kind of a decent spot. Because it drops you here, and then it's like, yo, drops. And then this area is kind of creepy, honestly. I like how... There we go, speed boost. Although I tripped and got rid of half of it, so that's okay. Once you hit here, as long as you do fine, you're fine. Like, it's not even a matter of anything. Like, I'm in 5th right now, so I mean, I might not make it this time, so like, I'm jinxing myself. But usually, this course is so easy that I get within the medals, even though it's a peak 3 course, and I usually can't do anything on peak 3. Like, the slope style, and the super pipe, and the big air are all way too hard for me, but this is actually really easy. Like, look, I'm already in 3rd at this point. The soundtrack in this game is amazing too. They didn't have the option of changing music, and yet they had my type of music, so I left it. Anyway. I think I've only ever muted the game and listened to my own music once. Or muted the audio and listened to my own music once. But, 2012 I completely changed the soundtrack up, because they let you, so I did. But I love the music in this one. Like, I have some of the stuff on my, old MP3 player back then, because I love it so much, and I'm back and forth. Trees. Tree death, okay. Death by trees. I actually have not found any off-limit smashes yet. I usually do by then. This course is so short, though, that if I don't win, I think I will do it again. I don't even know how long I've been recording. If I do man up and do the higher peak stuff, then I'll definitely do this one again when it comes down to when I hit peak 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one again now, actually, because I like the course enough. And I mean, it's the same length as the rest of them, but it's funner. Like, it's literally more fun to do this one than any other course. So I'm doing it again. In fact, I'll try this side this time.
Hey, this is Andy Hunter, and you're listening
Andy
to
Hunter?
Radio.
I don't know if you heard that, but I did. Hi, this is Andy Hunter, and you're listening to EA Radio B. I made him sound super Asian, and like he's not. He's like British or something. I don't know what Andy Hunter is, but I made him sound kind of Asian. But that's okay, because I mean I am, so that's fine. Let's go this way, or not. Never mind. I was gonna try and go up that way, and then that didn't work, and so now I'm kind of crying inside because it was that off-limit shortcut place, and I screwed that up. And death awaits. Yep. And I hit a rock. That is smart. Dude, I'm gonna laugh if you can't actually hear the music in this video, because I'm like, I've said stuff and hummed parts of songs, and like I've said stuff that follows the rhythm of a song, and so like I figure you'd get it if you heard the music, but I don't know. I don't know if this is if it's loud enough to pick up. Like, I know it's picking me up, but I mean, come on. Okay, never mind. That was death. La 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 la. And Vigo's floating. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but it's a good thing, because I hate him. I like how I told you Peak 3 had an easy course, and yet I'm absolutely failing on it. To a point where I'm in 5th again. Like, I'm in 5th again. Come on. I'm the one that said it was easy, and yet all of a sudden now it's ridiculously hard. Like, I don't know what I did to jinx myself. Oh, off bounds. Out of bounds. Awesome. Oh! Hey, look. Teleporting back and forth. I just bonked the rail, and then I got an FS rail, okay. Yes, I know, lady. Simon Stark is in 4th place. Like, I like how she says certain things, but not his name. He's just, she said it weird this time. Probably the echo of the wind. But, like, I love hearing her on Peak 1, on Snow Jam, where you get Simon Stark is in the lead, or Zoe Payne. Because sometimes she does lead, sometimes she says 1st place. I use Zoe a lot, so I remember when I was little, all I used to hear when I passed that point was Zoe Payne is in 1st place, and I'm like, yay. But now I'm kind of like, I don't care, you know. Oh, crap. Kaori, stop insulting me in Japanese. And she's probably not insulting me, I just don't know what she's saying, so it could be an insult. Although I heard that in Tricky, she's apparently a potty mouth. Speaking of Tricky, for some reason I don't like the characters from Tricky very much. Like, I like their archetypes, like their attitudes and stuff, but I don't really like them. Like, for example, I absolutely hate Brody. I despise him. He's like a total, I don't even know why. Okay, no, I'm not doing this one again. I just stopped working again. But anyway, I despise him to, like, no end. I absolutely hate him. I always have hated him. And yet, when it comes to 2012, the same archetype with slight extra bit of goofiness is in Tane, and I love Tane. Like, Tane's one of my favorites. So I don't even know what my problem is, but yeah. That's just kind of how that works. Anyway, thank you for watching the race events for Peak 1, and also Gravitude. So, yeah. Join me for the trick events when I do those. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.